Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, all you lovely listeners, to another episode of Vocals and Valor. With my lovely co-hosts...
Hey, it's your boy Will. We out here voicing Heikos.
Hi, I'm Vivian. I play as Bungo. Ha.
Hey, it's Travis as Phobos.
Cha! Wonderful. Now then, between our dear Heikos and Phobos, who would like to give the recap for last session?
I'll tell you this, my character went somewhere else.
We're going to get around to what your character was doing eventually. Wait your turn, don't worry.
Okay.
Wait, was it me? It was me last time that did the recap, right? Or no?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, you got it.
So we went further into the dungeon. We're touched inappropriately by the shadows.
Inappropriately.
Yes.
Inappropriately.
By a creature
like no
within the
consent
shadows.
whatsoever.
Mm-mm.
I did not. Heikos was not a fan of that.
I believe we confronted a wraith. I don't know exactly what he'd be called, but he was definitely undead and needed to continue being dead.
Right.
Definitely. Probably appropriate.
Because he was a bit too mad about not being remembered.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, an undead...
Bitter.
Yeah.
an undead glory paladin turned conquest paladin.
Boo.
Bro didn't even want to... Bro didn't even want us to avenge him and the
You know what I'm
guy
saying?
who was
He
stopping us from getting to him.
Like, come on, man.
But anyway,
Nothing is more stubborn than a paladin.
after he sufficiently put us in our place by picking up Heikos,
Okay. All right. Okay. All
That
right.
definitely happened.
All right. I don't think that needed to be mentioned, but okay. All right. That's
he
cool.
attempted to kill us.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely murder you.
Murder.
And eviscerate you.
Mm-hmm.
I got half HP because I forgot to disengage. Whatever.
right.
It happens. Heikos was really feeling the hurt. Thank you for being a tank, even when I accidentally hit you.
You're welcome. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. It's cool.
And as the fight went on, I decided to take his lovely little throne and shoot Eldritch Blast at him because he's a little bitch.
Indeed.
I ended his life with Guiding Bolt and a remembrance that he lived as he died, a bitch.
Oof.
Yes.
Those
And
were
of
bars,
course,
though. Yeah.
let us not forget that our lovely Heikos over here
Oh,
acquired the great sword Winter's Fury.
I got a sword.
Indeed.
It's a cool sword.
Yes, you can become Moses or instantly freeze a lake. Or
Yeah.
unfreeze a lake. Up to you.
With the
No,
ability.
Moses parted the lake.
Yeah, he can
I can do
also
that
do
too.
that. Yeah,
I can do that too.
He can create whirlpools, redirect the flow of rivers, part the waves,
Dude.
flood an area by
become
raising the
infinity
water
god.
level 20 feet. He could turn Florida into a sandbar.
And it's a cool
and instantly
sword.
freeze
My
water.
character's jealous.
Yes, he got the magic sword that allows him to control 100 cubic feet of water.
Yeah.
Or a 100 by 100 by 100 cube of water. That's more apt to say.
That's so sick.
Yes, it is. So yeah, no. However many gallons of water that is, nerds in the comments, please, by all means, do the math to figure out how devastating that would be to the local
Yeah.
ecosystem to flash freeze a lake.
Tell me how dangerous I am.
Indeed. It really inflates
don't
his
have to do
ego.
that.
Yeah.
It is. Don't worry. You can inflate his ego another time. It's very fragile. But anyway, our dear players, upon standing over the corpse of this dead paladin and taking his stuff, they'll eventually hear the clattering of objects as they turn over to their friend Bongo, who had only barely escaped the abyss room, and who was dealing with the trauma of having borne witness to just the touch of an eldritch horror.
Guys! Oh my gosh, finally I found you! I was-
Hey.
Where were
Dude.
you?
I don't even know. I was touched and probably by some kind of shadow demon or something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, that wasn't funny.
It touched my ass!
Oh no. That was like that was genuine for Hagos. I'm like, oh no. Oh.
I start like measuring up. I start measuring up how much like butt to body ratio there is, just to confirm whether or not there's anything else.
Yes, the cutting board.
Because to me, it just looks like big head. What? How did they miss?
Yes. But anyway, party reunited. Everyone traumatized by the eldritch abomination with tendrils and pustules on its weird limbs. A door will splinter open at the very back of this room, as if reality itself was being shattered like a pane of glass, rending apart to reveal a doorway. It looks like the door to Brew's little bar.
Hold on.
That door looks familiar. I'm gonna go up to it.
Bro, I barge in, so you're telling me you could have been did this?
Well,
I'm pointing at Brew, so you're telling me we
as
didn't.
you charge into the bar, Brew is sitting smugly on one of their chairs. Nope. But now that the presence is gone, I absolutely can put a new door there.
I'll take that. My fault.
Now then, would anyone care for a drink? As they hold up a bottle of vodka.
Me.
I need a glass.
You know what? Hell yeah.
Lovely. Then potato wine for all of you.
Let's go.
As they will pour everyone a shot of vodka. Except for Heikos, who she's going to pour 2 shots of vodka and fill up half of a Bierstein.
How did you get 2 shots of vodka?
Look, I do like one of those points towards Heikos and goes from head to toe, like just
8'6"
up and down.
Yeah, that's 8'6" right there. 8'6" probably weighs like 600 pounds at the moment.
Man.
Exactly, pure raw muscle. Yes. So anyway, everybody is able to take a shot, and when you look back down and around the bar, you find that the place has already changed. You have gone from this small little town of lizard folk to looking around to probably the most abysmally white plain any of you have been in. It was bad enough in the area that you had originally been located in. There might have been some greenery here and there. The lower areas around the mountaintops were pretty vibrant, but here it is white as far as the eye can see, with trees that are still covered in probably feet of snow. You are in what is known as the Artesian Empire, the furthest north region anyone can find sentient life. You are so close to the Arctic Circle now that the nights here at this time of the year last as long as 18 hours.
Ooh.
With an approximate 2 hours of dusk and dawn, leaving very little time for actual daylight.
So Alaska.
Pretty much
Yes.
Alaska, yes. Like Alaska or like northern Siberia.
Okay.
Yes.
So we're like in Alaska at this moment.
Basically.
Yes. You're in basically Alaska.
The only reason I know that is because I watched 30 Days a Night, the vampire movie. Top tier movie, first off.
Yes.
Amazing. But yeah.
But yes, you are in the coldest location there ever was, although to Heikos it's quite brisk.
Oh yeah.
Do we still have our drinks?
You do indeed still have your shots.
That'll keep y'all warm.
I'm gonna like
That'll keep y'all
I'm
warm.
gonna like take a moment and just be like, Brew, how close are you to my father?
I might have shared a few drinks with him once upon a time.
That's more than enough information.
Yes. To someone who is familiar with this region, both Heikos and Phobos, you are aware of a great city floating upside down in the sky called the Necrozarch. the home of 4 of the strongest archdevils who were able to tear apart reality and cement themselves as residents of the material plane. No amount of banishing them to the hells will ever send them back to the abyss. They are here. They are effectively natives now. And, to further cement their place here, they have built a city, a kingdom for them and their abyssal demonic folk. You're about, give or take, 15 miles away from this floating city. Should you wish to go there, now would be the opportunity to say hi to dear old Dad. Otherwise, there is a few cities nearby, one of which even contains a college where wizards and spellcasters alike practice their craft.
Right on. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, Ghost is just gonna sit there.
It's like a family reunion. Oh my gosh.
Daddy
How
issues.
wholesome.
Daddy issues. Daddy issues. Yeah.
Let's go.
No. Hey, Ghost is gonna post up against the bar and just look outside. Actually enjoying the fact that he sees just a lot of snow.
Yes. You're the only person here who can walk outside and not feel their fingertips turning blue. But yes, there are very few species who live this far north. There is a very small population of humans who live up here, who are practitioners of golemancy and are specifically known for having crafted golem knights. Men and women who were able to bind their bodies and souls to a suit of metal armor, creating a nigh indestructible warrior. There were also a large population of furbolgs, just ever so slightly to the east of them, in a land called Kimiland. And then there are the giants and the half-giants, with the vast majority of them here being frost giants and their children. However, there is an active volcano about 5 miles west of the Necrozarch, where the fire giants have taken root, and where their underground empire stretches as far and wide as the veins of the earth.
That sounds like a good warm place.
Yeah, I like to go to that warm place because I don't like cold places. You know.
Brew, do you by chance have any coats? Anything, please, anything.
I might have a few things in your size.
What about me? I don't care if it's big or not.
I have coats that were worn by dogs.
I'll take it.
Okay. And they will produce a large fluffy coat and hood and scarf for you to wear, as well as a warm coat for Phobos to wear.
Yeah.
However,
Jeez.
for Heikos, you can just keep going around shirtless. You don't even notice.
Yes, I'm chilling.
I feel like the closest comparison to make to a human for what you're feeling right now is
a slight breeze,
65 degrees.
You know.
Yeah.
This is leisure walking weather.
Indeed.
You know?
Your kind are supposed to be able to resist altitudes of
kind.
2,000 feet. You are durable.
What do you mean by that, my kind?
Goliath.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by that?
When you're dealing.
Essentially, Northerners visiting Texas during Christmas.
Yes.
Tight.
Pretty
Tight.
much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You know.
Your species is specifically adapted to this kind of environment. You and the furbolg would get along just fine, but there aren't nearly as many mountains here as there were ever so slightly further south, back in Argesh. So anyway,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Should you like to now, you may choose to go to the Necrozarch or to the Ember Home.
Alright.
So, what'll it be? Crucible or Necrozarch?
Where we going?
I don't know.
Which one's the Necrozarch?
Fire giants or demons? Fire giants live in a volcano called the Crucible. The Necrozarch is where the Lords of Hell live. Or rather, the Kings of the Abyss. Not to be confused with the absolute ruler, the Lord of the Abyss.
What was the first option?
the Crucible, which is an area
Fire
dominated
giants.
by fire giants.
Yeah.
Beings with magma in their veins.
So either real hot or real cold.
Basically, yeah.
Yes. Some of these guys come from the Abyss, an impossibly deep ocean of black water, full of demons and devils alike. The fire giants swim in lava.
I guess we can go to the cold first and then go warm up afterwards. Near the fire giants lands, because it sounds like if we went directly to the fire giant land, then we just catch on fire.
Only if you decide to actually enter the volcano. There are areas around it that are a lot more pleasant to be around, where you can find the half-fire giants, who are not as tolerant of the heat as their full-blooded kin, but certainly more tolerant than those who are not.
What I'm hearing is there's a chance there's a hot springs there.
Yes, there is. They have a lot of saunas.
That's why they're second. We will need it, probably.
So then, to the Necrozarch. Are we off to meet war?
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And so we'll begin your trek as you exit out of a house.
Question,
Answer.
just to make sure. Has Phobos revealed that his father is War, or is he just dancing around naming his father?
No, if like, because some demons can tell from each other. I'll like. That's why I was with Brew. Like, how have you met my father, or what is your relationship, or how alike you are? As for like just the rest of y'all, I've just been like, yeah, he exists.
Okay, but I'm pretty sure as far as we've been venturing together, you haven't named your father or anything
Nope.
like that. So for all intents and purposes, we just know you don't like your dad.
Yeah, no.
All right. That's a bit. I was just trying to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Yes, you all begin to march your way north, trudging through the snow. Except you, Heikos. You seem to just be
I just
casually
walk.
striding through it. And Bongo, ironically enough, in being so light, just walks on the surface without even sinking in. So the one struggling the most, and probably glad that they're struggling the most, is Phobos, making it so that they don't have to reach the Necrozarch first. But in time, you eventually see its great black expanse looming above you in the sky. And just below it, you see a tiny, wrought iron gazebo. It is small, with an area of dirt that looks to have been completely melted, saving it from the ice cold. There are several chairs laid out, and a small iron table. This is the entrance to the Necrozarch. Phobos would know this is the means that people have transporting themselves up and down. Sitting on the gazebo would teleport you instantly to its copy inside the Necrozarch, altering how your body is affected by gravity.
I hate this part.
So it would invert.
It would invert how you are in respects to gravity. That way, if anybody were to try and invade their city, instead of going through the actual entrance, and they might try to fly up, their gravity doesn't invert to match the Necrozarch. There isn't a field around it. All of it has just been altered so that it can't fall. It's been suspended in the air, and anybody who enters through the gazebo will have their gravity inverted as well. So that way troops can't like fly up there and just be like, all right, boots on the ground, boys. Instead,
Yeah.
they'd attempt to touch down, fall back to the earth. Makes invasion almost impossible.
Oh wow.
I hate this part. I walk over to the little bench and sit down and just go like, come.
What?
What are you doing?
What's going on?
Come. It's
You did not explain.
it's it's more interesting to experience it.
Phobos, if you don't tell me what's going on with that bench, I'm not going up.
I could show you.
Dude, just say it, or else I'm gonna shank your throat.
I start the bench.
It looks very briefly as though you're being peeled apart, layer by layer. First your skin, then your muscle, then your nerves, and your bone. And on the opposite side, miles in the air, you appear, reforming bones, nerves, muscle, skin in the Necrozarch.
Ain't no way I'm taking that. Ain't no way.
I hate that.
I am way too small for this. Is there anywhere else we can take?
Now, your friend did just seemingly get ripped apart towards
Friend
the
is
sky.
a very
Ally, compatriot.
friend is a very strong word. If at most we're coworkers, at most.
At most, coworkers. Got it. Even still, I assume you teleport back to show them it's safe.
I'm gonna give it like 10 seconds. Like, oh, they really weren't convinced. Okay, okay, one more time.
Yeah. The process repeats. You are stripped down, and all of your component pieces are stacked back on the bench.
And you want us to do that? Yeah. To get up there.
Fables, how bad did it hurt?
It's just very disorienting. Very, very
Okay,
disorienting.
there must be some other way to like get up there.
Nope.
If you want to actually stay up there longer than 2 seconds, then yeah, no.
What we have to be up there? We have to?
Well, duh, we have to.
I like having my bones inside my body, though. That's,
But think of it this way. They could give us more leads on better armor to kill these liches.
True, nobody better at making war than the concept of it.
I don't have much strength. I'm gonna die.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine. It's okay. I did it twice now.
hey, go
How much strength do you have?
Strength does
In
not,
character or in game.
strength does not determine
In
your
character.
Let me just inform you. Strength does not determine your tolerance for pain or your health. That would be Constitution,
Yeah.
of which I think you have more.
You do. Both
Your-
of you do, actually.
Yes, indeed. Both of you are more steeled for this than your warlock companion.
Oh, sorry, I mixed that up.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So anyway, the
I do
weakest
have high
among you just
constitution.
survived something. Hey, Kos, how will you let your
Twice!
pride do that? How dare you go so far as to not prove that you're stronger than them?
Man, Hago sucks his teeth and sits down. We're gonna hurry up and get this over with, yo.
Bongo follows
Alright.
Heiko's.
Warforged armor.
Stop.
Indeed.
Don't you dare do it.
Rather painfully, your bodies are flayed, your nerves equally painfully extracted, and finally they are taken all the way to the sky, gravity inverted as you are reconstructed, with all of your cells perfectly intact. This was not a matter of simple transportation. No, no, no. Your souls were very briefly evacuated from your flesh as it was taken apart and pulled into a new location to be rebuilt. And then your souls put right back inside.
I don't think I have anything left in my gut anymore, so we should be good, guys.
Hago's is gripping the ever, bro. When I tell you he's gripping this bench, because he's felt pain before.
Yes.
Pain isn't anything new. His soul left his body. He died for a second.
Yep.
He's been unconscious. He's felt just about everything.
He's had the
this
sky
is new,
fall on him because his dad punched him.
right?
Yes.
This is different.
Yes.
This is a little bit this is like reality altering a little bit, like, and I just turn and look at Phobos like every time.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
It doesn't get it. You don't get used to it.
I feel like I'm in so much pain right now. I can't even move. I'm shaking to death.
Very quickly the pain subsides as your bodies return to the normality of having been completely rebuilt without even a single flaw. Perhaps you were sick prior to stepping on here. Now that bacteria is gone, you've been placed down in perfect health on this bench. You feel uncomfortably well.
Why do I feel okay?
Region explain.
Like I said,
Region. just ride the bench back and forth until you feel better.
but yeah,
like you just missing a chunk. You just missing a chunk of flesh. You sit on the bench. And just...
Your taxi is also your universal health care,
You
yes.
feel me?
this is the sort of most effective way they use to heal some soldiers before they come and get their armor. You know.
But, yes. As you all look around, you will see a variety of monstrous races. From sentient mimics and slimes, to zombies with rotting flesh and skeletons with eyes burning with intelligence. Vampires slowly drift through the air, and demons of all variety, from hellbore to imps to even cambions, make their way across the street. The architecture is Gothic in nature, with tall looming structures and windows, each decorated with stained glass. Though most of the stone is black marble or basalt, the windows are where most of the color lay, with bright shades of red, pink, green, and blue. It feels like the abyss was made into this reality, but then enhanced by the beauties of the natural world. However, there is one structure where this is not the case. Looming over everything like an ebony black tree is a massive structure of stone and living muscle, scorched black. This is the castle that the Necrozarch's rulers, the Ars Apocalyptica, live. It is adorned with small hexagonal windows, and a massive gate as tall as 20 men and as wide as 50 is the only entrance into their home. The 4 primary branches, each dedicated to one of the brothers, casts a shadow over the landscape below you.
Hold on. You said brothers?
The brothers, yes. Conquest, war, famine, and death.
They're siblings.
Yes, they are.
Crazy word.
Bungo looks at it, like looks at the scene ahead of her, and she's like,
Oh, no wonder they like pain.
Yeah. It builds character, as Dad would say.
Are we gonna see any Cenobites?
I swear.
Oh, you're about to see much worse.
Ooh.
As Phobos, you feel a chill run through your very essence. Your brother is coming to scoop you up.
Ow!
Yes. Everyone looks forward as a piece of metal phases into reality and begins to grow outward, vibrating as it multiplies, spreading outward. More and more pieces of razor-sharp or rusty metal burst into existence, forming a skeletal body with large wings adorned in rusty blades and axe heads. Eventually, as your eyes wander towards its head, it does not look human by any sense. It is a crude facsimile of a hawk's skull, made entirely of blood and gore. Bones begin to protrude out of this blood as its true face is revealed. Your mind trying to piece together something that it cannot imagine made physical. This thing is violence. This thing is war, or at least a piece of it. This creature is the very incarnation of destruction. Its every essence vibrates with hate. Its every breath is a curse on the world for yet breathing, for yet being alive. Simply by looking at this abomination, you know it wants nothing more than to purge reality of all life. But it does not, for it is a dog kept on a leash. It turns over to Phobos, its voice a shrill mockery of humanity. Brother, you... Why do you approach us today? Why return after so many years?
You're one to talk with all the theatrics. Like, you don't have to do that, you know. You can just be normal. God.
And deny this reality, my true face. I would sooner be caught dead.
Phobos will what's it called? We'll look over to the side, like, dead on, just thinking about the concept, just, if only.
Yeah. Father awaits you, as do your beloved uncles. Would you be so rude as to keep them waiting? Or will I have to drag you there with claw and fang?
You won't have to be a bitch about it. Okay, we'll say hi.
Good. It would have been a shame to see my own flesh and blood do something so disrespectful. As this creature, this angel of war, levitates towards the castle of the Ars Apocalyptica, the demon Deimos. It eventually leads you to the front door, waving its hands as metal chains burst into reality, pulling open the obsidian door, and then slamming it shut as you all walk inside.
Oh.
The walls, resembling the inside of a tree, begin to protrude outwards as a spiral staircase leading upwards eventually takes you to the courtroom of war.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean down to Phobos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this.
I don't like this either. What
What
are you up to? What is this, like, family thing?
he said brother,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Brother.
Yeah.
Is this your real face? Are you hiding something right now?
Unfortunately, I wasn't blessed with being born an abomination like him.
Aha!
Oh my gosh.
Aha!
Yeah.
So you're just as freaky as they are.
No.
Not in that way.
Nah.
Freaky. Freak.
I'm trying to be serious. But no, I actually developed a conscience.
Some conscience you are.
Phobos is gonna put a hand towards Bongo, just thinking about it. Just thinking about it, because we're going upstairs, and I'm just thinking.
I could if I wanted to. Just like I could.
Just put you on the bench again.
Brother,
Just throw you down, put you on the bench.
you should muzzle your animals if they're going to keep chattering like that.
You don't tell me what to do to my allies.
Oh, damn.
Fine,
I caught that.
but you should at least inform them to hold their tongues when our father speaks. At least have them understand that.
Yeah. Let me do all the talking. You'll be fine. just exist, look pretty as much as you can. I know some of you are looks challenged. But yeah, just smile, don't wave, just look down, you'll be fine.
Bunko puts on a really stern frown face and rolls her eyes.
Actually, Dad might like you.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Phobos, not Phobos, Hekos. Yeah, he just puts on a face of indifference, even though he's very uncomfortable right now because he just saw that this castle is made out of metal and tissue.
Correct. Tissue as black as squid ink.
Yeah, I don't.
You can hear the churning of blood flow in the walls as this thing is kept alive.
Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. Not gonna lie. So yeah, that's I will rest my hand as like on the belt where my where the gray sword sits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Just,
what I'm saying?
just in case.
Just
in
post it
case.
up.
I'm gonna look over at Hikos like, you plan to challenge him?
Stay over there.
Father will like that one. Father will like him very much.
As a challenge?
We pure incarnations of violence enjoy a bold spirit. One who would look us in the eye. As he begins to slowly float towards Hekos, making sure that you look upon that face of his, that raw declaration of war that makes up his hawk-like head.
Hekos would never admit it. He grabs his belt because that's his kind of way of like grounding himself.
Mm-hmm.
But Hekos ain't no bitch though, so he's gonna look him in the eye. It's just like,
now,
it's a force of habit.
it will serve you well in our father's court. Now, be sure not to meet his gaze. As he extends forward a hand, as thousands of tiny shards of metal explode outwards, clattering against the door, embedding themselves into the Black Harbinger wood, and pulling it open with a monstrous force. All of the dust clinging to the walls clatters to the ground, filling the hall, as before you lay an empty field of naught but ash and dust, fires raging in the distance as an eclipse with a ring of burning red looms overhead. A stark streak of that same red flame going all the way down to the ground as War himself stands atop the highest mountain of ash in this pocket realm of his.
Cool.
Death is the flayed mess of limbs. He resembles a human astride a mount. The creatures fuse together, both of his hands impossibly long as claws extend forward into meter-long blades. That horse that he rides, the rest of his body, his lower body, still bears a head, but the eyes are not where they should be. Instead, a set of 6 are placed directly on the front face of the horse, whose mouth extends from the tip of its snout all the way down to its chest, so that as you see when the creature yawns open, it is full of razor-sharp teeth and a long, lashing black tongue, covered in small barbs that can cut and lacerate skin.
Freaky.
A pair of webbed, bat-like wings are attached to the shoulders of this great monster, allowing it flight as it leaps off its ashen hill and lands in front of Phobos. It might have seemed perhaps normal size, maybe 12 feet tall, both strode rider and mount. But when it approaches you, you find it is so much larger, and then suddenly shrinks down. Once as grand and imposing as the tallest of trees, suddenly shrinks down so that it is no taller than Heikos himself. His clawed feet gently clicking and clacking against the ruined pieces of marble and stone that once made up a grand kingdom, one that he has long since laid ruin to.
Phobos will open his mouth, attempting to speak, and go, hey, Dad.
Dad?
Phobos will look directly at it.
I palm
At Bungo.
I palm Bongo's face. And just I just palm Bongo's face and move her behind me. my eyes are going everywhere. Like Heiko's is scanning the area.
Mm.
He's following instructions and not looking his father in the eye, but he doesn't want to seem like he's weak, so he's making it seem like he's just scanning the area and stuff like that, holding Bongo in place with it, with his hand over her face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tough guy. You know what I mean? Silent
War.
tough guy.
Yes.
She
War-
tries to silence herself and just like, she's like,
Yes. War will look down at Heikos and then to Phobos. All of his eyes glowing a baleful green as small, twisting red flames lap out of both of his mouths. My offspring, you approach me again after so many years without notice.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have to say to your flesh and blood, your own father?
I killed a wraith. And I'm gonna do like the little shrug with the hands open, like.
War's demeanor softens ever so slightly. Where once it might have been as sharp as a razor's edge, it dulls to that of a humble knife's blade. I am at least pleased you carry on with my legacy even in your state.
I'm gonna try and get away with rolling my eyes.
Now, all 8 of War's eyes are suddenly locked on Heikos, drowning his face and his entire body in that baleful green color. You are companion to my son. Is that right?
Of sorts.
Then tell me, what battles have you partaken in? Won and lost, scars gained and scars given. What do you have to say in the face of war incarnate?
I'm gonna whisper over to Heikos, like, you might want to embellish and focus on the wins.
My life has been a long battle. That's about it.
That's
Roll me a wisdom saving throw. As his eyes will expand as you feel cold metal fingers begin to pick apart the folds of your mind, attempting to peer into your thoughts.
So wisdom. That's
Wisdom saving throw.
D8 or D20?
D20.
D20 and then plus my
Where'd it
modifier.
go?
And plus your mod, yes.
Alright. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
What did it?
You got a 19.
Plus 1.
Ooh.
Dirty
Yeah, so
20.
that's a dirty 20. Alrighty.
Hey.
Good roll. War is actually very impressed that you managed to withstand his peering into your mind.
Main character
t-
vibes.
A twisted expression forms over his entire body as both of his razor-toothed maws begin to curl upwards and stretch across his skin. You think this is supposed to be a smile, an expression of, perhaps, goodwill. But it's hard to tell when facing something so alien to yourself.
Alien to me.
Bungo looks at the guy a little weird, but she's a little freaked out by him.
Pretty teeth, I guess.
Heiko's, he's trying to find, like, which eyes to look at. So he's just gonna choose the top two.
Yeah, the one that looks like the rider.
Yeah, where a face should be.
Yes.
You know?
There is certainly something there.
There's something.
It's a flayed corpse with a long, rotten
You
mound of flesh.
But it's
Yes.
There's something to look at.
This
you know?
noseless, lipless, eyeless thing with naught but two green flames burning in hollow sockets, yes.
Tied.
War will step back. My child, I am impressed by some of the company you keep. I will forgive your absence and your betrayal of your bloodline on one condition. You will bring me the head of something very, very powerful. Prove to me that you are yet deserving of my blood, lest I rip you apart from the veins out.
What if we made a deal?
And what would that deal be, dear offspring?
We have a lich problem. What was the town that we started?
Argesh.
We have a lich problem in Argesh, and they managed to destroy everything in that city. I feel the need to get rid of it, and you just happen to have some pretty good manners of ways to do that. For example, giving us armor that might let us not be torn asunder by the mere touch of a snowflake.
Of course, of course. I have a vast collection of arms and weaponry.
I say, you, my magnanimous father, loan us some of your gear, and we go kill the lich in your name.
Your lot is a frail cohort, but I see no reason not to at least give a little wind to your sails.
Heiko's eye twitches slightly, not only due to the fact that he's seeing the interaction between Phobos and War. Seeing that interaction, it rings true to him about his relationship with his father, and also the fact that he just got called weak. So his eye just twitches slightly. You know what I'm saying? But still keeping his mouth shut, letting this work out. Mm-hmm.
Bungo is worried about this deal.
War will extend out both of his hands. In his right hand are two sets of armor. These cruel pieces of leather, no doubt human, with studs of razor-sharp metal. And on his left, a churning ball of bronze metal, still molten hot, attempting to reach out at anything nearby. And it just so happens the closest thing to that little ball of molten bronze is Heiko's. It wants to reach for him with tenderly, almost mold-like appendages to spread out and envelop him. I offer to the three of you a humble gift from father to child and to my child's friends. I offer you armor and bronze skin, a means of defending yourself from the harshest of flames, as well as from the foulest of blades.
Phobos is gonna put an arm out in front of Heikos and Bongo. Like, is this a deal?
The deal is thus: you shall slay the Lich one day, perhaps not today, perhaps not tomorrow, but sometime within the coming years. You will cut them down and present me with their head, and once that is done, I will let you go free, so you might dance across the cosmos. However, if after 1 century's time you have not killed this Lich, I will bring you back here, and your every single blood cell will explode out of you in shards of blood and gore, of bone and steel, until you are not but a boiling puddle of viscera on this plain of ash, to join the myriad of failed children before you. Is this deal acceptable, child?
With one minor addition. Deimos stays the fuck away from me.
The rattling hiss of your brother's metal body laughing at you can be heard even outside this pocket realm. These terms are acceptable. You will have your armor, and you will have your bronze skin. And after that, you may leave. And until 1 century's time, you and I will not have to meet face to face. Even Deimos will not be within 100 feet of you until the end of your 100 years.
Good. Then we have an agreement.
Yes, that we do. You feel the horrendous tolling of a rusty bell as your deal is officially struck, as he places the armor in your arms, and the bronze skin latches onto Heikos. For a brief moment you feel your entire body burning, as molten metal expands across your body, first wrapping over your veins, and then your nerves, and then your skin, until your entire being has been completely consumed by this bronze. Your body is now coated in metal. Any blows that attempt to pierce you will have to go through just as much defenses as if you were wearing actual armor. While not wearing anything, you gain the benefits of half-plate, allowing you to add your full dexterity and constitution bonus to 16 AC.
Alright. Yeah, Heikos drops to his knees because,
Yes, molten hot metal.
you feel me? It's
Yes.
molten bronze.
Indeed.
That just enveloped my entire being. You know,
Yes.
so
Even the inside of your mouth.
exactly. That's hot.
Yes,
You know what
it
I'm saying? So it's
burns for all of about 3 seconds before it solidifies over your body.
you know, so it's a lot of labored breathing. It's a
Yes.
you know what I'm saying?
Bongo looks at him in actual concern this time, and she's like, "Dude, what did that armor do to you?
He's alive.
I know he's alive."
It hurts.
Well, yeah, I can
Plain
see
and
that.
simple.
War brings only suffering, my child. War brings only suffering.
So Hago stands over. He stands back up, not as straight up as he once was. Again,
Yeah.
molten bronze on my body.
Yes.
So yeah, that's Does it change anything about my appearance?
You now have a dull metallic sheen to your body as the bronze color shifts from that brassy, slightly golden coppery brown color to a more metallic silver color.
Okay.
By the way, your AC has just gone up to 20 because that's 16 plus your Dex and Con.
Right on.
So you are a very tanky boy.
Tanky boy.
Yes. Also, you now have resistance to fire. Yes. However, to you, lovely little creatures, all non-spell-based damage, this is studded leather armor, by the way, half of all non-spell-based damage will be reflected back at the enemy, as these living shards of metal will lash out, attempting to feed on the blood of those around you.
Bongo didn't get any armor.
You did. That's what one of the studded leather armors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
You were
got
given
leather
the
armor.
studded leather armor of living blades.
That will.
Which is 13 plus your dex modifier. And half of all physical damage dealt to you is reflected back at the person who dealt it. It'll be very good in the future when you eventually have to deal with some particularly dangerous adversaries who will still be hunting you down.
Would that increase my armor class?
Your armor, yes. So it's 13 plus 5. So 18.
Yeah.
Oh, I have 16 in armor class.
Then now it's at 18.
Okay.
Yes.
So it starts out with 13, and then you add your dexterity, which is plus
Yes.
5, so 18.
Yes. Hago's just he starts flicking his skin.
Ding,
'Cause it-
ding, ding,
you know what
ding,
I'm saying?
ding. It does sound like you're an entirely solid piece of metal right now.
Wow.
Yes. So yeah, no, you got quite the upgrade as far as durability goes, with now resistance to fire and frost.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll put that under features and traits, right? Okay.
Yes. And now these poor creatures are less likely to be attacked because anything that does is going to get snapped back by the living metal studs. And this one over here is just clang, 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 clang. Yes.
So this boy's loud.
I mean, he sounds like a metal statue that got up and started moving. So
Okay, so he's loud. Is the armor on us like loud or quiet?
it's quite quiet.
Okay.
Yours is made of leather.
That's still good on my character.
Okay. Just so I can understand, should I be placing the bronze skin under features or equipment?
Armor. Yeah, it should be
Armor?
under equipment.
Equipment? Okay.
Yeah, bronze skin.
But then, we will be taking our leave.
And I wish you a wonderful night, my child.
You too, man.
And a good hunt to you, Hekos.
And I'll lead the group out, letting them
Yes.
go first, and then leaving once they leave.
Yes. A small coterie of demons appears to help you all leave, their bodies like inky abysses, entirely liquid as they more so flow down the stairs than walk.
And as we walk down the stairs, Hakos looks over at Phobos, not as sternly as he normally would. This is possibly the softest that Hakos has ever touched Phobos, but just a simple pat on the shoulder as we just walk.
Bongo looks up at the two, wondering. Oh. He's actually being genuine. And as she walks between them as a little small goblin creature, she feels like she's crossing the crossfire between these two tall dudes.
Yes. Anyway, thank you all for listening to another episode of Vocals and Valor. It's been lovely playing with all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you later.